Hi guys, and welcome back. I am pumped for today's video because I got my hands on the new foundation from TirTir. This is the Mask Fit Red foundation. Now hear me out. All right, so when I got this foundation, I was like, it's the new foundation from TirTir. Really didn't look into it. And then I started reading the comments and somebody's like, well, what's the difference between their good old cushion red foundation and the new foundation? And apparently it's the packaging. So then it got me thinking, well, should I even talk about this, review it? Because if it's the same thing, then what's the point? Hey guys, I want to interrupt this review because I made a mistake. I messed up. There are definitely differences in this foundation. They did not just take the cushion foundation and put it in a bottle. I made this lovely chart right here. So pause this video to check out all the differences. I'm sorry I didn't do all my due diligence before jumping on and doing this review, but I'm glad that I stuck with my gut and decided to film this review anyway. So check out the differences. Let's go ahead and jump back into the review. But I was like, you know what? It is a gloomy, rainy, gross day. I'm in my pajamas. I have nothing better to do. So I'm gonna test the same foundation, I guess. From what I remember in my review, I really enjoyed the cushion foundation. So I'm just gonna assume that I'm really gonna enjoy it like this. Now, I want to be completely upfront and honest with you. Even though I really enjoyed the cushion foundation, I didn't find myself reaching for it. I want to say it's because of the packaging. I really like bottle foundations. I know it's weird. It's a weird thing. I'm not perfect. Don't judge me. But I could see myself reaching for this if I enjoy it, which I'm assuming I'm going to enjoy it. So let me just shut up and get this on my face. I'm going to treat this as a normal foundation review, okay? So let's just roll in this cart together. Let's ride on this roller coaster together, okay? All right? I'm gonna take my beloved Milani Conceal and Perfect Smoothing Blur Out Primer on one side of my face. This primer has been a go-to, a little ride or die situation for me lately. I just really, really, really enjoy it. I'll let you in on a little secret. I do have their new concealer that I will be filming in my next video. So if you enjoy this one, make sure you stay or subscribe to see my thoughts on the new concealer. Again, I'm gonna go in with the shade 17 in Vanilla. Now, a lot of people are taking the little applicator from the cushion foundation to put this on. What I read online on their website, they said take any applicator, any way you like to apply your foundation to apply this. A lot of people came at me when I dipped my brush into the cushion foundation. Y'all got real weird on me when it came to that. Real weird. And I'm like, it's my face, it's my makeup. I'm gonna put it on how I want to. And I felt like it looked the same. But people disagree. And even some celebrity influencers came at people for not using the little sponge thing that came with it. And I'm thinking it is makeup. We can do what we want. Let us live how we want to. If I don't want to use the applicator that came with it, I'm not gonna use it. That was wild to me. That was wild. Applying beautifully, applying nice, smooth, great, wonderful. Now I will say this is something that I did not find in the cushion, but I was asked about it, is if it oxidized. I put it on my hand this morning too, to see if it oxidized, and I feel like it does slightly oxidize. So keep that in mind if you do want to purchase this, because it gets to a point that it matched my neck, whereas right now I feel like it does look a little light on my face. Now I'm gonna go in with a pump, and that was a pump for this side of my face. I feel like it gave pretty full coverage. I can't really see any of my freckles on this side. So on this side, I'm not gonna use any primer, and gonna take a beauty sponge here and blend this out. I mean, it's covering blemishes. I had a blemish here, and it is covering them without a problem. I feel like no matter which way you apply this foundation, you can't go wrong. Some will say otherwise, but I really feel like it goes on beautifully no matter what. And there are some foundations out there that it really does work better with a beauty blender. It really does work better with a brush, you know what I mean? And I guess people say it works its best with the little sponge, right? But I never really used a sponge, and I feel like I got this sponge and I got the same outcome in the end. Let me get you in close so you can see what's going on. You do have a lot of playtime, which is nice, but I feel like between the sponge and the brush, there's really no difference. Very pretty, very flawless. I really like it. I wonder if they launched this on Amazon yet, because that's where I got my, oh yeah, they did. So it's on Amazon now. I got mine, where did I get mine? I think I got mine on their website. So on Amazon, it is $27 as of right now. It has a 10% coupon, which is nice. So here is where we're at. Again, I do feel like it is oxidizing just a little bit. The oxidation, the amount that it oxidizes isn't like terrible, but it is something that I definitely want to mention. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and put the rest of my makeup on. Okay guys, so I have all my makeup on. This is what it looks like. Flawless. I mean, zero complaints. There is a little more blurring on this side, you know, with my pores and whatnot. Wow, I can't think. There is more, I was going to say pouring. There is more blurring on this side, obviously because of the primer that I use. But honestly, on this side, it doesn't look terrible when it comes to my pores. Flawless, beautiful, stunning. Everything looks like perfection. And I'm pretty sure that's what it's going to look like later, but I'm still going to do a wear test. It is early, so I will be able to get a damn good wear test in today. So this is where we're starting. Beautiful. And I expect to look beautiful later, so I will see you later. All right, so we are back. It is close to the 7-hour mark. I feel like nothing has really changed. I look luminous. I still look pretty flawless. Nothing, in my opinion, has really changed. I'm not even getting any weird lines around my nose or in my forehead, around my mouth, nothing. It's luminous, but not oily looking, not greasy looking. I do like this formula better than the Cushion Foundation. I feel like the Cushion Foundation, even though it says semi-matte, I feel like it was like really matte on me, which isn't a terrible thing. Again, I like that foundation. I just like a more luminous foundation better. And I can't believe I screwed up and did not look into this more. I'm so mad at myself. However, I'm intrigued by the skincare ingredients in this. Yes, there are less shades. It's still a long wear formula. A luminous full coverage formula. Again, I just didn't really reach for this, even though I did like it. I think I would reach for this more. This formula I do like better. But yeah, there isn't really much to say. It looks stunning. It looks beautiful. I look flawless. It stays in place. They know what they're doing when they make a long wear foundation. Like, TirTir knocks it off the chart with that. I'm so used to seeing goofy lines around my mouth and my forehead. That's crazy. And there is nothing. I'm shocked. So that means I should probably go out tonight. I'm not going out tonight. So I want to apologize again for making that mistake. I'm not perfect. We all make mistakes. I am human. But at least I figured that out before posting this video. How awful would that have been if I posted that and did not check? Oh my God. That would have been so embarrassing. All right, guys, I need a cup of coffee, my little afternoon espresso. This rainy, gloomy day is just, it just melts my heart. I love it. I just need Michael Myers out my window right now. So that is it for this review. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. And stay tuned for the TirTir concealer review that should be coming next. I will see you next time. Bye.